Refugee Commission works to improve the lives and protect the rights of women, children and youth displaced by crisis and conflict. We research their needs, identify solutions and advocate for changes to policies and practice that not only strengthen their resilience but also drive change in humanitarian practice. And so we are very interested in these guidelines because on inclusion of persons with disabilities in humanitarian action, because we've been working with women, children and youth with disabilities for many years now, and we want to see them participating more in decisions that affect them in these contexts.
During disasters, all women and girls are at risk of gender-based violence, including sexual violence. And what we really hope from these guidelines is that they will help humanitarian actors include people with disabilities more systematically in their sexual and reproductive health and gender-based violence response.
Following on from today's consultation on the inclusion of people with disabilities in humanitarian response, it's a fantastic opportunity to have us come together as a group, an inclusive group, to look at how can we ensure these guidelines influence disaster response in the region.
I think it is very important because so far, first, the person with disability themselves is not really involved in the humanitarian actions. And the second, even more, the women with disabilities. So this is kind of like we've been left behind, especially for women with disability.
Disability issue is a cross-cutting issue if we do not consider the disability issue. So there is a large number of population will be outside of this benefit from this guideline.
The curriculum should be revised and should emphasize more on the education that is necessary for women in that age, especially when they are in high school, because when they came to university already 20 or some in early 20s already, some already have experiences, sexual experiences.
We as a person with disability will never think about that there will be a big disaster and will be in a really very vulnerable side. So after that earthquake we realized that okay, for these disaster risks and preparedness we have to work on it and we have to think about our future also.
This consultation was really important and we feel like we privileged to be part of the organizing team with the Women Refugee Commission and all the key stakeholders, because we thought like this have provided a real opportunity to sit with the gender-based violence and the gender advocates to talk about the gaps and also the making an implementation plan so the government or the state can take the responsibilities, or either it's the financial resources or the action plan required.